Hey everyone, welcome back to Secure Your Benefits, your go-to place for everything related to Social Security updates, tips, and help you can count on. If you've clicked on this video, chances are you or someone you know has lost their Social Security card and you're wondering what to do next. Don't worry, you're definitely not alone, and the good news is that replacing a lost Social Security card in 2025 is more straightforward than ever, thanks to updated processes and improved online services. In this video, we're going to guide you through everything you need to know to get your replacement card safely and efficiently. We'll cover who's eligible to apply online, what documents you need, the steps involved, and some very important tips to avoid common mistakes and delays. So sit back, relax, and let's dive right into how you can replace your lost Social Security card this year. First, let's get one thing clear: losing your Social Security card doesn't mean your benefits are at risk. As long as your Social Security number hasn't been misused or stolen, you're still protected. However, to stay safe, it's always a good idea to report the loss to protect yourself from identity theft, especially if you lost it along with your wallet or other personal information. Now, let's talk about how you can actually request a replacement. The Social Security Administration, or SSA, offers three main ways to replace a lost or stolen card: online, by mail, or in person at your local Social Security office. Which one you use depends on your individual situation. The easiest and fastest method in 2025 is using the My Social Security online account. If you already have one set up, you're ahead of the game. If not, you can create one by visiting ssa.gov/myaccount. To set up an account, you'll need a valid email address, a U.S. and mailing address, and a few pieces of personal information to verify your identity. Once you're logged into your account, you'll be able to see whether you're eligible to request a replacement card online. As of 2025, you can use the online service if you are a U.S. citizen aged 18 or older. You have a U.S. mailing address. You are not requesting a name change or any other changes to the card. You have a driver's license or state-issued ID from a participating state. And here's a useful update: more states now participate in the online verification system than ever before. In the past, some states didn't allow online requests unless you had a special type of ID. But now, most U.S. states are included, making the process accessible to more people. You can check the list of eligible states on the SSA website before you start your application. If you qualify, the online replacement request takes less than 10 minutes to complete. You'll just confirm your personal details, your mailing address, and your ID information, and submit the request. SSA will then mail you a new card, usually within 10 to 14 business days. But what if you don't qualify to use the online method? Don't worry, you can still apply by mail or in person. For both of these options, you'll need to fill out Form SS5, which is the official application for a Social Security card. This form is available online at ssa.gov, where you can pick one up at any SSA office. Here's what you'll need to provide with your application: proof of your identity, such as a U.S. driver's license, state-issued ID card, or U.S. passport. If you're not a U.S. citizen, you'll also need to provide immigration documents that prove your lawful status. The documents must be either originals or certified copies from the issuing agency. SSA does not accept photocopies or notarized documents, so be sure you're sending the real deal. If you're mailing your documents, don't worry, they will be returned to you once your request is processed. Now, if you prefer to visit a local SSA office in person, it's important to know that most offices now require an appointment. You can schedule one by calling the national SSA phone number at 1-800-772-1213, or you can look up your local office on the SSA website. In-person applications may be helpful if your situation is complex, for example, if you need to correct information or if your ID has expired and you can't verify your identity online. Let's take a moment to talk about how many replacement cards you can get. The SSA limits the number of replacement cards you can receive to 3 per calendar year and 10 in a lifetime. There are exceptions for legal name changes or changes to your immigration status, but in general, you want to be careful not to lose your card multiple times. One big question people often ask is, do I really need to replace my Social Security card at all? And the answer is, maybe not. If you know your social security number and don't need the physical card for any official reason, you might not need to go through the process. Most employers, for instance, only need the number, not the physical card. That said, certain situations, like applying for a real ID at the DMV or completing some financial paperwork, may require you to show the actual card. So it's good to have one on hand just in case. Now let's talk about safety. If your card was lost or stolen and you believe your social security number may be at risk, you should take some additional steps to protect yourself. First, consider placing a fraud alert or credit freeze with the major credit bureaus Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. This can help prevent identity thieves from opening new accounts in your name. You should also keep an eye on your credit report for any suspicious activity. Everyone is entitled to one free credit report per year from each of the 3 bureaus at annualcreditreport.com since 2023. These free reports have been available weekly, and it's a good habit to check yours regularly if your social security number has been compromised. If you discover that someone is using your social security number fraudulently, you'll need to report it right away to the Federal Trade Commission at identitytheft.gov and contact the SSA's fraud hotline. In serious cases, the SSA can issue a new social security number, but that's considered a last resort and requires a lot of documentation and proof of ongoing harm. Also, be cautious of scammers. In recent years, social security-related scams have been on the rise, with criminals pretending to be SSA officials and asking for personal information. The SSA will never call, text, or email you to ask for your number or banking details. If you get a suspicious call, hang up immediately and report it to the SSA Office of the Inspector General. Here at Secure Your Benefits, we always recommend that you store your replacement card safely, preferably in a secure home filing cabinet, and avoid carrying it with you unless you absolutely need it for a specific appointment or transaction. This reduces the risk of losing it again or having it stolen. To wrap things up, replacing a lost social security card in 2025 is a fairly simple process if you follow the right steps. The online method is fast and convenient for most people, but if that doesn't work for your situation, applying by mail or in person is still a solid option. Just make sure your documents are in order, and double-check that you're sending everything SSA requires. Losing your card isn't the end of the world, and with the tools now available from the SSA, you can get a replacement with far less hassle than in years past. Whether you apply online, by mail, or in person, the key is to act quickly and keep your personal information protected. I work really hard to bring you honest, reliable updates that truly matter. Your support means everything to me. If you find my videos helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm here to help you stay informed and protect your benefits because you deserve the truth. And if you found this video helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Secure Your Benefits for more up-to-date guidance on Social Security, benefits, and protecting your identity. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay safe, stay informed, and keep securing your benefits.